Graffiti is writing or drawings made on a wall or other surface, usually without permission and within public view. Graffiti ranges from simple written words to elaborate wall paintings, and has existed since ancient times, with examples dating back to ancient Egypt, ancient Greece, and the Roman Empire. Graffiti is a controversial subject. In most countries, marking or painting property without permission is considered by property owners and civic authorities as defacement and vandalism, which is a punishable crime. Citing the use of graffiti by street gangs to mark territory or to serve as an indicator of gang-related activities. Graffiti has become visualized as a growing urban problem for many cities in industrialized nations, spreading from the New York City subway system in the early 1970s to the rest of the United States and Europe and other world regions. Graffiti, and the rare singular form, graffito, are from the Italian word graffiato. The term graffiti is used in art history for works of art produced by scratching a design into a surface. A related term is sgraffito, which involves scratching through one layer of pigment to reveal another beneath it. This technique was primarily used by potters who would glaze their wares and then scratch a design into it. In ancient times, graffiti were carved on walls with a sharp object. Although sometimes chalk or coal were used, the word originates from Greek graphine, meaning to write. The term graffiti originally referred to the inscriptions, figure drawings, and such, found on the walls of ancient sepulchres or ruins, as in the catacombs of Rome or at Pompeii. Use of the word has evolved to include any graphics applied to surfaces in a manner that constitutes vandalism. The only known source of the Sephatic language, an ancient form of Arabic, is from graffiti, inscriptions scratched onto the surface of rocks and boulders in the predominantly basalt desert of southern Syria, eastern Jordan and northern Saudi Arabia. Sephatic dates from the 1st century BC to the 4th century AD. The first known example of modern-style graffiti survives in the ancient Greek city of Ephesus. Local guides say it is an advertisement for prostitution. Located near a mosaic and stone walkway, the graffiti shows a handprint that vaguely resembles a heart, along with a footprint, a number, and a carved image of a woman's head. The ancient Romans carved graffiti on walls and monuments, examples of which also survive in Egypt. Graffiti in the classical world had different connotations than they carry in today's society. Concerning content, ancient graffiti displayed phrases of love declarations, political rhetoric, and simple words of thought, compared to today's popular messages of social and political ideals. The eruption of Vesuvius preserved graffiti in Pompeii, which includes Latin curses, magic spells, declarations of love, insults, alphabets, political slogans, and famous literary quotes, providing insight into ancient Roman street life. One inscription gives the address of a woman named Novelia Primigenia of Nuceria, a prostitute, apparently of great beauty, whose services were much in demand. Another shows a phallus accompanied by the text, Mansuta Tene. Disappointed love also found its way onto walls in antiquity. Quisquis amat, veniat, veneri volo frangia costis fustibus et lumbos debiliter deei. Si potest illa mihi tenerum pertenda pectus quid ego non passim caput illae frangia fust? Whoever loves, go to hell. I want to break Venus's ribs with a club and deform her hips. If she can break my tender heart, why can't I hit her over the head? Ancient tourists visiting the 5th century citadel at Sigiriya in Sri Lanka scribbled over 1800 individual graffiti there between the 6th and 18th centuries. Etched on the surface of the mirror wall, they contain pieces of prose, poetry, and commentary. The majority of these visitors appear to have been from the elite of society, royalty, officials, professions, and clergy. There were also soldiers, archers, and even some metal workers. The topics range from love to satire, curses, wit, and lament. Many demonstrate a very high level of literacy and a deep appreciation of art and poetry. Most of the graffiti refer to the frescoes of semi-nude females found there. One reads, Wet with cool dewdrops fragrant with perfume from the flowers came the gentle breeze jasmine and water lily dance in the spring sunshine sidelong glances of the golden-hued ladies stab into my thoughts. Heaven itself cannot take my mind as it has been captivated by one lass among the 500 I have seen here. Among the ancient political graffiti examples were Arab satirist poems. Yazid al-Himyari, an Umayyad Arab and Persian poet, was most known for writing his political poetry on the walls between Sajistan and Basra, manifesting a strong hatred towards the Umayyad regime and its walis, and people used to read and circulate them way.